Welcome to Star Tarot. This is the weekly love reading for September 2018 for weekend 14th through the 17th. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to start off by saying this may or may not resonate with everyone. It couldn't possibly, but if you're interested in getting a personal reading, if you're interested in knowing your personal information, your personal reading, something that directly involves you, please go ahead and check out the information below. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right in. I did lay these cards out so that we could get started right away. So what I'm seeing so far for you, Aries, it looks like for some of you, you already have some plans in place for this weekend. So for some of you that do have these plans, you're going to want to make sure that your plans are realistic. For some of you, I'm seeing that you may have double booked yourselves, or there's a lot of different things that are going on and you keep saying yes to all of these things that are jumping off and it might not be realistic. What you need to do is basically see what is going to be on the priority list and sally forth that way. Now, for some of you who are going to be going out, you're going to want to make sure that your coinage is in order because there are going to be some expenses this weekend. So I just wanted to put that out there. That jumped out with the Page of Pentacles. All right, so let's just make sure that our plans are going to be realistic this weekend. So the next thing that I am seeing is there are going to be some new beginnings for some of you. So you may be meeting someone new in one of these events that you're attending, or for some of you, you're going to be making a decision, a love decision. Maybe it's going to be between two or more people, or maybe it's going to be the decision to complete something with someone or to end something with someone. But moving right along, I do see that there is going to be conflict in this weekend's forecast. So it might be that for those of you that are making a decision to leave someone, there may be a little bit of confliction due to you walking away, or if you are the individual that is going to be possibly the person that is going to be walked away from, you're going to find yourself in some type of conflicted conversation with this individual. Okay, so this can go vice versa. So this is why I'm kicking this out to you. Now, there might be some competition for some of you. There might be a situation where, you're out and there is somebody across the way and there's going to be some competition, so just beware of that. I know that sometimes when alcohol gets involved there are things that can arise, so I am seeing that there might be some conflict somewhere within this weekend or a level of competition. All right, so just keep that in mind. Now, with the Ten of Pentacles, it's looking like for some of you, you may be attending a wedding. So maybe this is one of the events that you are going to be involved in or attending. For some others, there is going to be the new beginnings to where you may be moving into a new home with a partner that you have decided to take it a step further. Maybe you've been in a long-term situation or a relationship with this partner and now you guys have purchased a larger home or your first home. Now there could be some conflict within the family here, and maybe that is where we're seeing conflict, or there could be conflict in the aspect of, sometimes when people are helping people to move into a new home, sometimes people are tired and there's a little bit of confusion, so there might be that. There could also be competition between you and maybe some friends or family members because you are moving on up. There is a little bit of luxury that goes on with this new home being purchased. Now, When we move along deeper into this card of the Ten of Pentacles, there could be some emotional maturity that I'm seeing. So for the event hoppers this weekend that are starting something new, you might have walked away from a partner only to stumble upon this really great, emotionally mature person. And once I was meditating on this message, it does look like you will be meeting someone that is very honorable. Now, this could be a male or female, it could be a Cancer or Leo. I don't really like the cards to depict who they are, what they represent when it comes to signs. I like them to stand alone, but I thought I would kick that out just in case you do happen to bump into a Cancer or Leo this weekend, Aries. They may be the honorable man or woman that you are looking for. So it also signals with the King of Wands, they might be really supportive. Maybe it's the support that you've been looking for in a past love relationship that you did never encountered yet or didn't encounter in your last relationship. So this could be really exciting, but I also get the idea that you may need to be the initiator. So if there is someone that you do meet this weekend and you kind of have your eyes on, or if you happen to be out and conversation tends to take place, it is prompting you to go ahead and be a free spirit and initiate some further conversation or contact if you are interested in what that person's conversation or the vibe that you're getting from them. What I'm also going to do is go ahead and pull out some, some love advice for you, Aries. So I am seeing some really great possibilities. I know that there looks like there's some conflict, but I always have to read what is put out there. But it doesn't seem to me like it's going to be anything that stops the show, because I do see this rolling forward, and at the end, I do see that you're either going to become free from the conflict that took place early on this weekend, or you're really going to find that person that is going to be the possibility of, maybe it'll be your next mate, or maybe they'll just really be somebody that, is a distraction for a while. I hate to say that, this is just what I'm hearing for some of you, that had this situation. Maybe you are charmed by this King of Wands, this Cancer or Leo. Doesn't have to be a Cancer or Leo, but maybe you start off thinking, oh, this would be a really nice looking distraction, and who knows, it could turn into something more than what you expected in the future. But let's go ahead and get you some love advice, especially for some of you Aries, because it looks like for some of you, you might be headed out. And then also, I'm also hearing that for the Page of Pentacles, doesn't necessarily mean that you are going out. For some, it could be that it's not realistic for you to go out this weekend, and maybe you need to stay inside, or would prefer to stay inside to make some love decisions, and there's a little bit of conflict there, and through that you gain some sense of maturity, emotional maturity within yourself this weekend, and you're thinking, oh my God, what is it that I really want in a relationship? And regardless if you're the one that left or you're the one that got left, but ultimately I do see that there is something here this weekend in the near future, and you might meet this individual at this point in time, and maybe you guys don't hook up, or maybe you guys exchange numbers, and then maybe there is something that happens later on in the future. So who knows? Now, like I said before, this may or may not resonate with everyone, so just keep that in mind. So you did give your relationship a chance. It says work on your partnership. So yeah, Aries, if someone does come along that piques your interest, like I said, be free and give the possibility of a relationship a chance. For some of you, especially, you know, what you just came out of, or maybe there's, you know, family issues, so there's, you know, some stressors going on, you know, who knows, but I do feel like there's going to be something new coming across. And I would say that I feel like there's a new beginning with someone that you're dealing with, and maybe there was conflict in the past, but now you guys are taking a more mature approach and bringing some more supportive gestures towards each other and initiating something more stable. So let's see what else we have. Passion. Okay, Aries, this weekend it looks like there's going to be a lot of passion here for some of you. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, and you know, passion doesn't need to always mean that, you know, you see someone and you hook up right away, and you know, it's not symbolizing one night stands. This could be someone that you already know, or it could be that you do meet someone and you engage in a very in-depth conversation that is full of what your passions are, and it kind of makes you feel like, oh my God, like this is exactly what I'm looking for. Somebody that's open to communication and really knows what he's passionate about in life, and that sometimes builds enough bond and chemistry is what I'm looking for between two people. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. I'm going to pull one more card. I feel like in my spirit there's something else here. There's another piece of sage advice for you, Aries. Let's see where it's at. It's in here somewhere. It's like that Prego commercial back in the day. Remember, I used to say, oh, it's in there. All right, here we go. So engagement. For some of you, there might be engagement in the near future. So it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, I mean, we saw wedding in here, attending a wedding. Well, maybe you are attending a wedding, and this is going to prompt your loved one, your boyfriend or the person that you're seeing, and maybe thinking in their mind, you know what? Maybe it's time that I take it to the next level. So maybe by attending a wedding, for some of you that are, you will, or they will, start to think taking this relationship into a deeper path of commitment. Now, for some of you, this is also signaling that this Cancer, Leo, and I can't believe I keep saying this because I never ever call out signs when it comes to cards, but for some reason in particular, Aries, I'm getting the vibe that I need to say Cancer and Leo, and again, it could be any sign, but for some of you, I'm feeling a very strong connection for you guys when it comes to Cancer and Leo. And because this person is so supportive and such an honorable human being, this might lead to engagement in the future. So, all right, again, be free. That is what the cards say, Aries. And just, again, have some caution when it comes to your finances, though. Don't be too free with that. So for some of you that are moving into a new home and making a larger commitment for you and your spouse, or you and, you know, your significant other, congratulations. So that's what I have for you guys this weekend. Again, if you want more details on all of the services I do provide, go ahead and email me. All the information is down below. Enjoy your weekend. Let it be safe, and I will see you soon in love and light.